Ain't nothing but a feet thing, baby. Balls and feet trying to drive me crazy. Got balls and feet driving me crazy. What would you get driven crazier by, balls or feet? It depends. It's up to you, ladies and gentlemen. It's all up to you. What up, slap nuts? What up, mother fathers? Back on the Footy Fetish Show. But the fetish is real. The footy is soccer. Booty can't come up with a verse. But every now and then you can. I mean, it's been a while.
It's been a while.
Now we're back. Sometimes I go listen to old Footy Fetish, like episodes.
Eps, bro. The eps
just to hear you laugh. Just to hear you laugh.
Dude,
Just
the
hear you
intro.
laugh, yeah.
I sell our podcast to so many people just on the 10-second intro, dog. 10 seconds.
We want to give you 20 seconds.
Can I give you, let me just, tonight. I
Yes.
did it tonight. My mom has all of her high school friends in town, and we're eating crawfish.
Uh-oh.
And there's like 6 of them, right?
I'm singing for your mom's high school friend?
Because I told them, they're like, where are you going? I'm like, I have to record a podcast. I'm like, what's the name of it? And I'm like,
Oh, no.
and I went Footy Fetish Show, where the fetish is real and the footy is soccer. And they're all like, that's hilarious. I'm like, my co-host is amazing at sexual innuendos and intro songs. I'm like, he talks about balls and feet.
Oh,
And
shit.
they were dying, dog. I sent them our YouTube videos.
Oh, they watched
One
the
of them
Bourbon
was
Street?
like, you can make a living doing that shit. Yeah, the Bourbon Street shit.
We've been trying to make a living off of it.
We could do that, man. If we did Bourbon Street,
It's better than most of the shit people make a living off of, right?
heard that.
Heard that.
Heard that, bro.
Oh, yeah, we're back. We're back. It's been a while. Everybody knows the eighth wonder of the world is here.
Yeah! Back on the mic. With the mic daddy.
Hello.
Pleasure. I love screaming in this microphone.
I love when you scream.
We need to do this outside. Because I'm feeling like I'm still in my inside voice right now.
We have done an outside episode before.
Oh,
it was
that
back.
was
Yeah, it was back
dope.
in my crib. It was back in my
That was
crib.
sick on your
We had
porch.
we had just moved in. We're back. It's
We're
been a
back
minute.
again.
There's so much shit going on that
So
we're
much.
trying to talk about it within
There's
the first
lots
60
of
minutes.
developments, you know? We
So-
gotta break them down.
This is the thing. We got first of all, we got to talk about Champions League, and then next we're gonna fucking break down.
Cue the goddamn music.
Next we're gonna break down the World Cup draw.
Right. We'll do that at the end. We'll make it a end of this one, and then I'll break into a second one. So if you want to listen to just the World Cup draw, you'll have that episode.
You can do that too.
All right,
We're
dog.
gonna place bets on it tonight. Hugh and I are putting money down.
Yeah, that'll be in the
tonight.
episode. I'm fucking down. Let's do that in the
Today
episode.
People want to hear that.
The League of Champions.
You want to hear what we're gonna do.
what we doing here today? We have no guests,
So,
by the way.
We have no
It's
guests.
just Booty and I. We haven't caught up in a while.
It's just us and we're drunk.
Super
Here we go.
busy.
It's an
Here's what's gonna
individual
happen.
program.
Cheers, mate.
Or at least I
Hand
am.
out
So
4 different
here's what's
teams
gonna
of
happen.
jerseys, and they separate them
We
into
have.
teams, and they fucking play a Champions League, and I just ref
We got 8 teams left.
and hype them up.
It's like almost the Final
Today was
Four.
sick.
Do you
We
call
had a
this the
trivia
Elite
day.
Eight? I
give
feel
out a
like
free
the
jersey and
Euros
trivia.
have something for
I
this.
said,
I feel like
name
there's.
the
Round of
many
8.
World Cup countries.
I was gonna say, I feel like
This is
there's
a
like.
badass round of 8.
I feel like there's like a
As
couple
you
teams
can
that you
for
wouldn't
this
say
World
are
Cup.
elite,
This
but
motherfucker
then
has
they
a
won.
screenshot. I'm not posting something for you.
Anyway,
Wow.
Typed in
Hot take, dog.
Villarreal got my $10
so it's
on
a
it.
sheet
Anyway,
of
we
kids'
got to win
names with all the
420.
flags that they
Let's go to
What-
Tuesday.
yeah,
9,
April
10.
5th.
let's do it.
That's
11,
2
12,
games right there. Manchester
These were
City
all in
against
the same
Atletico
league, right? So
Madrid.
this is what I think
1-0.
they're all
Boy, oh
in this
boy.
intramural league.
Benfica
And I'd
to
call them over
Liverpool.
one at a time. I'd be like, hey,
3-1
come over here.
Liverpool.
I'm like, name all the countries you
Unexpected.
think are in the World Cup.
Nope.
And they would just go.
I'll tell you what. Since we're gonna start off with
flag,
Man City and Atletico,
No,
yeah, watch this one for
So I
sure.
said you get 2
Uh,
misses. And of course, Italy caught a
if you
bunch
go
of us. They're
look at
going through
it-
Europe. They're like,
my brain's already
Spain,
scrambled.
Portugal, France,
if you
Germany,
go look at
Italy,
anyone
I'm like,
who
no.
played in the game,
Yeah, and I
they
was
said
like, nah,
they had never seen a 5-5-0
it was funny,
formation.
they were
We
playing
saw
Kevin De
it.
Bruyne.
where one
right.
kid
We
would go,
saw it
"Hey, the
already.
World Cup's in Qatar.
If
Is
you
Qatar
took
team in
away,
there?" And the other kid was like,
you know,
"Nah, he's
this
not."
game is played. It's broken up
And
in
they
the
came
3
over.
parts
He's
in
like,
the pitch,
"You told me
right?
it wasn't in there."
If you took away 2 parts of this pitch,
every
we wouldn't have known the difference.
really,
And to
Dude.
be honest, on the flip
we
side of
talked about
things,
this. They're a pretty
Atletico,
solid
Simeone,
team.
that was probably like the best way to play them. If you already know that you don't have people
have
that
the-
can
you
match
remember-
up
let me
with
give you an
City
example. Do you
on
remember-
scoring
They're gonna
goals,
do very
then you know
But
what I'm saying? Like, if
That's
you
a
can't,
disrespect to the
game.
players. Because I
Right.
feel like those players believe they could keep up with
Oh,
Man
oh,
City
I
players.
feel like if you could, you're right.
yeah.
You know what I'm
because-
saying?
Yeah,
That's disrespectful to players.
because if you could draw a little something up creative with Yao and fucking Griezmann, and you have Suarez on the bench,
Oh.
Would you try to do would you try to do a 4-3-3 with
You
them?
know why he didn't start Suarez? Suarez has a horrible Champions League goal scoring record. The number of games he's played, I don't think he scored away in the Champions League.
This is
I think
correct.
that's a record.
But also, it's like, so all right, so
No, where I'm going though is I'd still
let's erase
play him.
it, right?
So
Let's
think
erase
about
it.
the odds for that. You think Suarez is going to go another game without scoring a goal? The odds are probably
Tell him that he's not going to score shit, and then start him.
goal scored all day. But let's go back to this game, right?
Yep.
70% possession for Man City versus 30 for Atletico. Like Booty said, they played a 5-5.
Everybody saw it coming. Everybody saw it coming.
We got to drop the stat here. First team ever to not log a shot in the Champions League ever. Atletico Madrid had 0 shots.
Dude,
Manchester City had 15.
your betting nuggets, I actually put money
Shots
on
on
Joao
target.
Felix getting a shot.
Shots. Did you really?
Yeah, not even on target.
What
Just
a
shot.
fucking bet.
Just a shot. I was like, he's got to have at least a shot. No.
Dude, that's the betters disrespecting
Yeah.
Joao Felix right there.
Yeah, it's God's.
2 shots on target for Man City. So I actually watched a lot of this game because I had to see a 5-5. I was like, what the fuck is this? Their ability to block shooting channels with their bodies, that's a lot what Simeone's is.
Yeah.
He makes the players put their bodies in front of the shots. You had 15 shots and only 2 of them were on goal, and you had the ball for 70%? That's not a very effective offense right there.
No.
Or the defense is locking up every single shot that would have been on target, but it blocks a player, so you don't get to register the shot on target.
Or
what I'm
to add to
saying?
that, like, you know what they do with Simeone is
Only 7 off a target.
they have people
not
just
bad.
float. They have too many people floating, so there's not space to work with. They just shut down space. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yes.
They just kill
Yeah,
space.
they kill the space.
So it's like they'll have like 2 or 3 guys just like it's like chilling in the middle. And to me, as a player, I've always been cool with giving you the outside. Just don't give them the middle, you know?
Right.
Don't give them the middle. And look, oh my God, we're pulling up the heat maps.
Majority of the touches here for Man City. 850 touches, Atletico 430, so double the amount of touches. Majority of possession is at midfield. That's hot.
Couldn't
That's
figure
red.
out what to do with it.
This is the 15 shots, 2 on target.
Everyone that they would pass City's literally this close your eyes and imagine, right? De Bruyne running the show, okay?
5 shots.
And them
from
just
him.
passing back and forth, trying to figure out how to penetrate because nothing's open. And
Dude,
that's
Silva,
you got it.
no
like,
shots.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's literally the match.
You know what De Bruyne said, though, that I liked was that he says they see a lot of teams just drop deep. But this is the first one he's seen the 5-5. And you
Too
listen
many
to
people.
You listen to Pep, they've been having to play against these deep seated teams a lot. Because all these teams are like, we can't compete
Yeah.
out and play, live play.
Yeah.
What's that called? I don't remember the name. There's a specific word for it. Anyway, it's hard to keep up with a Man City. And I think teams now are just like, fuck it, we're just going to sit back.
What if you catch them on the one day
Does anyone
that they
stand up
just
to Man
can't
City?
they just can't put it in the goal?
This is an example.
And
where it
they're
almost
close.
didn't happen.
They're
1
close.
for 2.
Yeah. I was scrambling to put my bets on a draw on this. Like by halftime, I was like, "Oh man, this could be a 0-0."
That's what you think, man. You watch the whole game, you're like, Atletico's they're succeeding in their game plan of parking the bus and just eliminating goals.
Yeah. Now I will say this.
Would you say this was effective for Atletico? Could they do
Well-
this in the second leg
Well, I'm glad
and get a goal?
Okay, this
All
is
right,
exactly,
go.
this-
Nice.
We read each other's mind.
Yes, we did.
We're dabbing off because I heard so many of the commentators say like, Simeone has to be like happy with this. I'm just like, yeah, but like, who's gonna score the goal? Like, who's gonna? Are you
hold
gonna
on,
be
hold on.
aggressive
Let
next
me,
time?
Let me break this down. I think as you said that, I think I just clicked.
What you got?
All Champions League games now come down to the second game.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter about away
Because
goals.
the way goals are
It's
gone.
the second game. So if Simeone, cauterizes the wound, only takes 1 goal, and then that second game, you go at City. and you try and win the game, right?
At City, though, at City, right?
Doesn't matter.
Right?
Doesn't matter.
Or no,
It's the
wait.
game plan.
Was this at City?
This could have been at City.
Wait, is
Yeah,
is
it's
that
on the
Atletico?
left. Home's always on the left.
Oh, so wait a minute. They're gonna have the home
Mm.
advantage. But I mean, at the same time, though.
Let me double check the stadium. Yeah, look, Etihad Stadium.
Yep.
So you keep Man City to a 1-0 at their home.
It's true.
And then you come back to the second leg. I think they're going to go balls out, dog. This is a game. As we're talking about it, I would bet an over on this game.
You go 4-3-3.
4-3.
Put fucking Suarez in there. Throw Griezmann. Throw Jow. Go all of them.
He wasn't going for goals this game. He's trying to just mitigate the
Oh
damage.
no, I'm saying the next one.
Yes,
Yeah.
no, but I agree.
Yeah,
But
4-3-3.
this game, Suarez is not playing because he's probably not the best defender, right? He's
Yeah.
just in there to score goals. You go back home, Suarez is in there to score goals, and he breaks this record. Oh, he's at home. He scores well at home. He doesn't score well away. That's his record.
So
It's
your
like
boy Phil
horrible away.
Foden is gonna
Mm.
he's gonna show up next game, right?
Mahrez.
Mara is the dude we always forget about, and
I-
and the world should forget about him.
I like watching him.
He's
But
fun.
You definitely are not. He's not a high pick in a draft.
No,
You know,
no.
like if I were to draft him, probably like first or second round, late
Yeah,
first,
yeah,
maybe third.
yeah,
Might fall to third.
yeah. Definitely.
But he does so well. And then De Bruyne, of course.
How did Ederson get a yellow card? What do you do?
Guarantee he was running his mouth.
Tell the ref that his wife's ugly? Like, what do you do?
You know what I did like about City with this game? Probably. Sorry.
Yeah.
Trigger the
Oh, no. I mean, his wife is ugly. I mean,
Yeah.
have we seen Ederson's wife? They always have ugly wives.
I have no idea. when you watch this game, City was so patient with the ball. Joao Cancelo now playing on the right back side. He's played left back for a lot of the season last year.
Yeah.
He's now on the right, filling out the right role. He did exactly like he did on the left, where he goes very high, but he's in that half zone right on top of the box.
Yeah.
And he's covering that lane. He's so fast. Cancelo had a really good game this game.
Now, see, that's something that I feel like Liverpool could shut down, which we'll see
Hell yeah. Or counter
this
the
weekend.
space.
We're going to see this weekend.
This is the problem with this attack, and you just pointed it out. If Cancelo goes high like he does, an opposing outside back like
that off.
fucking Andy Robertson, I don't know why I forgot his name. He's on the left. Trent Arnold's on the right. Right?
Yes.
So he goes up against a fucking Andy Robertson. He's getting exploited. Pep's not going to let him roam.
No, we'll see on Sunday.
Oh, God,
Yeah.
Great reminder.
We're
I've been
about to
telling-
see who's going to win.
I've been
Who's going to
telling
win Premier
kids about
League.
this. Yeah.
We're about to see who's
This is it,
on
for
Sunday.
sure.
Dude, I really hope it's not a fucking draw though. I hope by halftime they're not going for a draw. That's my only complaint, by the way. If Europeans want to come at us, please holler at me. The fact this is where this is
Reminder text.
this is where it pisses me off that you guys are cool with tying. Like, I want to see who's gonna fucking win it. I want to see who's better.
PKs, dog. Get the PKs.
I know. Like, I want to see who's better. I understand, like, why you do it all the months up until now, but I want to see who's going to win it now. Like, draw should not be allowed between two teams. It's a point. Let's fucking fight. Let's fucking fight. Let's see it. Let's go. Let's go crazy. But anyway, let's go to the next match. You saw it.
Yeah, so just going back to Cancelo, I'm going to probably cut some of that out. I think we were rambling there. But-
Always.
This match, I think we're going to go back to Simeone did this intentionally so that he could go home and then just go balls to the wall.
He better get aggressive in this next
I fully
one.
believe they go at Man City this next game.
I don't have faith that he'll be aggressive enough to deal with them. I got Man City.
You're right. And this is where he's going to do his typical score early, score first,
Yeah.
sit back. If he gets a goal, he very might win this game.
Oh,
Very
I like
well
that.
might win this
So
game.
he throws everybody forward for
Gets a goal
20 minutes.
quickly because Man City's going to be going at him. They're going in this game thinking Atletico's sitting back again. Maybe.
Yeah,
Or,
I'm
you
going
know,
to throw. Yeah, I'm Pep. I'm going to throw everybody forward again.
Right?
Let's go.
Why would you not?
Get more goals.
Yeah. Atletico could catch them out at this point if they
Yeah.
decide to do that. Maybe they sit in early and say, hey, we're going to sit back for and then bang, flip the switch when they're caught outside.
It's such a such an annoying way to play, but I get it.
You know what I noticed in this game? Anytime a player won the ball, they were not looking to pass at all. They dribbled. Joao did this. Kondogbia dribbled. They would dribble away from their team and almost lose the ball.
So you think that's a good thing or a bad thing? Because
That's
at that point,
a tactic.
it's
They're
like
just trying to give the ball away and not create too much space. Because imagine you have 10 field players and one of them dribbles away. You still have those 9 as a unit.
right.
If he loses that ball and they come at you quick, you got 9 players behind the ball.
Yeah, but
Fight
do you think though at the same time it's like those attacking players are like, dude, we need to get something.
disrespectful.
You know what I mean?
Disrespectful.
Like they're getting
They know
antsy.
though, but
They're
they know
getting antsy.
before. They know the game plan. They know
Right.
whether or not they're going to be going for goals or sitting back and fucking trying to dribble. These are the things the coaches. It's so boring, but it's brilliant because you know he's going to go for the win on this next game right here.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on.
Let's
I had
move
to
on.
finish that thought.
No, I like that.
Fucking Simeone and
I
Pep
like
Guardiola.
dude, Simeone. The fact he grabs his nuts and shows them to people, he's my man.
You get
dude.
ultimate respect right there as a coach.
He's
for
like,
sure.
dude, fuck you. I'm gonna show you what I got. I like it.
Speaking of good coaches,
Speaking of
Liverpool, Benfica,
Klopp,
Jurgen Klopp, dog.
Klopping.
This is a 3-1 Liverpool whopping. This was in Benfica.
Klopp.
Possession 65-35.
Boy, Hugh and I watched these highlights before this before we even started to record tonight.
Oh,
We needed coconut oil. Okay.
oh
Is
man!
it-
I wish I even said
Dude.
I wish we were recording.
Trent.
Damn!
To me, Trent's the player of the game. Just
Dog,
fucking
what a ball!
just putting balls on a dime. Like a few of them. A few of them, dude.
When you have a player in your back line that could place a ball on a forward like that, you're like, whew.
Basically, what you're saying
We're
is
gonna win games, dog.
when you have an offensive player
Yeah, thank
playing
you.
defense,
Yeah.
like it's really fun. Actually, it's very fun.
Yeah.
That man's ridiculous, man. He really
God
is.
damn.
It's really fun to watch him do his thing on the right side. It's unfortunate he has to do it for England, but
It's actually, yeah.
he's not going to win a World Cup again. But it's okay. It's all right. He's
He'll get some
trying.
champs though. He'll get some more champ leagues.
He's
for
trying. I
sure.
mean, I'm gonna put money on him, but it's okay.
Yeah.
No, man. The second goal, Ocho and I watched. This man, they steal possession at midfield. He puts it on a dime.
Wait. What's the distance on this
Dude,
pass? though?
I would have
All
to
right.
say 40 yards.
40, 50 yards. Midfield
Like-
right side, probably 10 yards ahead of midfield line.
And then it's a one touch.
Ball into the box to Luis Diaz. In the air, one touch.
To Mane on a one touch, and it's a
Bang.
one touch. To combine the one touch with the possession, dude, the possession for me, like I've watched them all year.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
one of the few teams I've actually watched all year. To watch them on set pieces, number one.
Yeah.
They're second to none. Seriously, they're the best in the world.
You're right.
On set pieces.
You're right.
Period. Go look at how many goals they scored on them.
Shout out to those outside backs.
Exactly. And
Right.
here we are again talking about an outside back, and this whole reason this is starting again.
Yeah.
Hopefully this is like a Serginho Dest kind
We
of thing.
need
that
right
we're talking about.
backs. We need attacking right backs for USA, and we have them, and we have to coach them like that. And I don't know if Berhalter's doing that.
Probably
That's a
not.
different story. We'll get into that for the World Cup episode.
But USA.
Yes.
We'll get in the World Cup soon. But here's the thing.
22.
Liverpool, it's always about the possession and the space. To me.
Yeah, dog. They
That's
close
it.
down space
That's
so
it,
fast,
dude. That's it. If they see that you're giving them any kind of space, you're fucking done, dude.
done.
And it's too fast to react.
Yep.
And
And
there's-
it's too aggressive. It's too long. They're
Yeah.
not doing this like once or twice. This is for almost
it's a done
30,
deal.
40 minutes
Yeah.
of like intense space domination.
And then they kind of combine a whole of course they do the pressing because it's Klopp, but
Klopp.
they kind of combine I don't want to say a tiki taka kind of thing, but
It's just a fast style.
yeah, it's a one touch.
It's electric.
It's a cool. See you, got you, boom, goal.
Yeah.
Like it's weird. It's
Well,
weird.
this is why I like
Love it,
teams when this and Liverpool does. They're going to see a team that's going to park the bus. But when
You wanna
teams
see what they're gonna
decide to play against Liverpool and bring back lines up,
Yeah.
that's when shit.
And
gets-
we saw with Simeone as we
yeah,
just
he's not letting you
So-
expose him behind the back line. He's never going to let you have that ball.
no.
Right? That's what's so great about Simeone. His team plays to prevent through balls. You're just never getting a
You're
through
gonna
ball.
get caught offsides more than you'll have the chances, probably.
Or just a turnover. You're going to send a ball, and my center back's going to be right there. Like, all right, cool.
Right.
I'll take the ball.
You don't fuck with that either. So
It's exciting. All right, going back to Klopp, because we're going on Simeone there.
well, Benfica's
Klopp,
done.
I think Benfica's done. Let's talk about Benfica, though. Some players to keep in mind moving forward. This is for fantasy, so rare stuff. Everton Soares from Ceará, Brazil.
Suarez.
This dude's Brazilian. Young Brazilian. Played in Copa, scored a bunch of goals. Keep an eye on him. He'll be on the move.
Boom.
Darwin Núñez, number 9 for Benfica.
Oh, he's on
the move.
Manchester United's probably already trying to sign him for way too much money, and he'll probably score nothing after that.
Man, you need a big personality at 9. If they got Haaland, I think Haaland would fill that role beautifully.
Yeah.
I think he would be able to take the weight and the pressure.
Actually, that actually makes sense.
It would be an amazing move. He could go a lot of places and just fit in beautifully. Yeah. All right, so Darwin Núñez is like a Haaland type for the future. This kid's got it. Super young. I believe he's Portuguese.
Give me 3 clubs that he might go to.
Oof, good. I know Dortmund is interested in him.
Cool.
That would be a dope spot for him.
I like it.
Haaland's leaving.
Hughes got the Dortmund jersey on. And they're always looking for replacements.
Haaland. I had a kid come up to me. Let me ask you real quick. Haaland or Mbappe? Who do you think's better?
Haaland.
I was like, I don't know, dude. Mbappe's been killing it.
Yeah, cool. And then you just you want to re-sign your contract in France, so good for you.
Oof, you saw that.
Now, I'll be honest, dude. If I'm like filling out a lineup and like I want someone that okay, if I need to cover like a side of a field, I like Mbappe. But then again, I want to see who we're up against. With Haaland, I feel like Haaland doesn't care who we're playing. You know?
Right.
It just really depends. It of course it's a tough question. I can't say that Haaland's better than Mbappe. I can't say Mbappe's better than Haaland.
Look at goals right now, and I think Haaland's doing better per game. But Mbappe, it's not an easy call for me.
I like the fact that I can put him on a wing.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I better.
Will Mbappe evolve into a 9? Do you see him doing that
When he gets older?
He has to, right? He can't. He's going to have to do Ronaldo.
If he does, his price goes down for me.
Unless he develops as a goal scorer. He is a winger. He's going to have his best years
wingers
as a
to
winger.
me, I'll pay more money for wingers for sure.
That's a hot take. Winger or forward? Who do you spend the money on?
Wingers for sure, because it opens up
service.
It opens
it's all
up
about
service. Exactly.
Fuck, you're right.
We can put Giroud at the center. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We can put him in a 9. We can put 8.
Our wingers are terrible, and he fucking makes shit happen.
We can put Berardi at 9 and not make a World Cup. You know what I'm saying? Like, if Chiesa was over there, though.
Yeah. Chiesa.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
he opens up so much for Italy. That's a shame. If he was there,
I like
Italy
wingers.
qualified.
I like wingers better than center forward. So
that's a hot take, but I'm gonna say it. If Chiesa is on the field, Italy go through.
I think
they at
so
least
too.
play Portugal. I don't know if they beat Portugal.
I know that'd be an interesting.
I was really looking forward to that game. I'm glad it didn't happen because I didn't want to have to cheer for.
I know
both teams.
I immediately cashed out.
Anyway,
but I will say,
Darwin Núñez.
Yeah, back to
Uruguayan dog. Suarez. Just saying.
He's the next Suarez.
Had to look this up.
So we're about to jump on that. We're about to jump on that group.
He's only on 22.
In a little bit.
Yes, we are.
Yes, indeed. Yeah.
So I will say we missed our friend on that last episode.
Which one?
Your friend that from the mafia.
Which one? I have so many.
Your boy that sending the hits out.
You talking about the Mikey father?
No, the mafia, the hitman.
The hitman.
We missed him. You know what I'm saying? We missed him.
Yeah, some guy. What's his name? Pesci?
No, it was Pesci.
Yeah. Hey, motherfucker! That guy?
Yeah, that dude.
Look at you, Marv, robbing 14 cents from a Santa Claus. That guy?
Yeah. Who
the fuck are you? I love that guy. He's so great.
We
He's
missed him. We missed him on that last episode.
Who the fuck are you?
There he is.
Yeah.
No. Anyway,
Who,
there was
you
a bunch of teams that
motherfucker?
got knocked out that we didn't even talk about. Is where I was going.
I'll take him to Grandma's house.
Benfica on the way out as well.
Benfica's definitely on the way out.
You
We'll have Joe Pesci back on here to talk about
Hitman
him.
could maybe end this early for us?
Let me see. Joe, what do you think? What do you think? Who the fuck are you?
Such a great line.
Who the fuck are you?
Moving on to Wednesday,
Moving on.
April 6th. This was a fucking spicy one, dog.
It was spicy.
Chelsea, Real Madrid.
For multiple races. Oh, my God.
This one
Oh, my goodness.
was 3-1. This was at Chelsea. So much for away goals, right? Those would have been badass right now.
I enjoyed the shit out of this.
3-1. The big cat, Benzema. Kareem Benzema with a hat trick, dog. Oh. Possession is in favor of Chelsea, but Real Madrid won. High press, dog.
I have a stat.
Mm.
We can start. Just stop talking about everything.
Booty's got an amazing story here.
I have a Benzema stat.
Mm.
Since Ronaldo's left,
Oh, stat. I thought you'd tell your story. Go.
Benzema 133 goals. Dude, that's ridiculous. I mean, I know that was like 2017, but man, you gotta be doing work.
He has been doing work. He has been up for Ballon d'Or for me for a long time.
I mean,
I think you consider he's top 3 this year right now. Easy. I mean, he's number 1 right now, but
him or Lewandowski, that's it. That's it for me. That's it.
Lewandowski had no goals against who?
Oh, we'll talk about that in a sec.
We already talked. That's next one.
Yes, the next
Okay.
one. I
Yeah,
put
you're
money
right.
on it.
Damn.
Didn't get my money back.
All right.
It's okay though. It's
This
okay.
game,
It's okay.
man, I can tell you straight up, the weakness and the mismatch right here, Vinicius
you got?
Jr. on fucking Christensen.
You think he worked him? Yeah.
All game long.
Worked
So
him.
what happened here? Chelsea's playing a 3-man back. They're going against 3 forwards. That means each one of your backs is automatically on a forward. Horrible position to put yourself in right away with Christensen. Keep in mind, you got 4 in the midfield. Those outside wing backs, their job is to go forward. So you lose the width at midfield when they're in attack. Vinicius Jr. is getting this ball with fucking Christensen in front of him and nothing but space behind him. And he's just fucking eyeing him up.
It scared the
I'm
shit out of
going
him.
to take that space.
Yeah.
And he took it every fucking time.
They out Premier League
God, that was sick. And then Benzema
Chelsea.
was just clinical off of crosses. That's just the straight-up story right there. Had a cross from Modric, and Vinicius Jr. I mean,
I can't believe we're looking at this man doing another hat trick.
it's
That's all
amazing.
That's all I got for you.
It's amazing. And you know what? Like, we've talked about this.
I
This is
mean,
now against 2 elite teams
yeah.
and 2 elite goalkeepers, Donnarumma and fucking Mendy.
There
What's
is
his first name?
nothing stopping me except my wife from putting money on him scoring another hat trick. Like, you know
But
what I
you
mean?
don't need. This is the Simeone thing, right?
Right.
He's now up 3-0. You can sit
They're
back
gonna
now.
They're gonna chill.
They're
They're
gonna
chill.
fucking chill.
Whoever
I don't
they're
know.
playing next
I don't
one,
know.
hat
Do
trick.
you though? Do you? If you're Ancelotti, do you fucking go balls to the wall at home? You go Vinicius and Benzema, get another hat trick. Dog?
I think you
I think you have to.
You can't. Chelsea's one of those teams you can't
You're right.
afford to sit
You have
back.
to. You gotta
because
go at 'em.
They're gonna get 2 goals on you. They can get 2 goals on you, no
quickly.
problem.
Yeah, quickly.
And now that the away goals and all that doesn't count,
It's just straight up game next.
exactly. So
Real Madrid, you're up by 2.
I can
That's
see
it.
Tuchel rolling out some shit that we haven't even seen this fucking year. You know what I mean?
Or he needs a back 4.
4-3-3,
I think you go Azpilicueta and James.
4-3-3. Put fucking
Christensen. See ya.
Put Pulisic on the fucking left.
Put him on
You know what I'm saying?
wing. Why do they do this to him? Put him on a fucking wing.
They're asking a lot from him because they like him.
Put him on the wing. You and I
They
talk
like him
about
a
this.
lot.
We don't do this with the U.S.
We don't.
Now we do.
Because we know
We're
that
putting
Pulisic will get
Pulisic in
hurt like next
position.
game. You know what I'm saying?
He's not though. I think he's figured out how to stay healthy and recover.
And
This is good, man.
he's keeping him. He's keeping him on this fucking. He's keeping him on this roster.
Starting lineup against Real Madrid. That's USA right there.
What do you think about this? I think maybe it's the thing like they want to get Mount involved more, but put him at center mid in a
I don't
4-3-3.
like
You know what I'm saying?
They both.
Let him work his thing.
Mount needs to play a different position. As
Or you put Pulisic on one side on one wing. You put Mount on the other one.
Havertz,
How about
right?
that? Or
Havertz
Havertz,
at
yeah.
striker too.
Yeah. Could do that.
Because
It's there.
Lukaku came in late. Oh, see, I didn't get to watch Lukaku in.
He missed a bunch of shots.
Really?
That was it.
Damn, dog.
Like he had tons of
All right,
chances.
son. I've been talking up Lukaku. It's disappointing.
There was one. It
It's
was
disappointing.
a header that he absolutely
Oh,
the world knew it's gonna be on the highlights.
yep. We're gonna pull that shit up
He
right now.
absolutely should have had. Here's the thing. I know the headers are difficult, but when you're getting paid $100 million to come in,
Did
and
you
you're
see
coming,
Benzema's headers, dog? Those were-
Benzema put it was funny because a lot of people on social media were saying like Benzema would have put that one away. Like it was literally like yeah. I was like yeah, I can't deny it. Like
You know what's
Benzema
crazy?
would've fucking put it away.
I gotta point this out. Benzema now. All right, so this goal was a result of him pressing the goalkeeper. Mendy makes a shit pass. That's a shit touch
He
by the center
fucks
back.
with goalkeepers.
Donnarumma.
Donnarumma.
What?
He did it before. He's done it multiple times.
Karius in the fucking final. Remember when he blocked that punt?
Yep. Yep.
Dude,
Against Liverpool.
he's like a poacher. That's
Yeah.
a 9 scoring the ball off of a goalkeeper touch.
I love poachers. I will
Damn.
take them every day on my team. So
Ooh, that's a good shot right there. Good block. Those shots are so easy for him to block.
I mean, Courtois.
That's what I'm saying. Brazil hit one of the
He's
best
8
shots
foot
I've ever
tall.
seen in my life on him, and he was just like,
Nah. He's like, yeah.
cross shot.
So here's the thing. So Jorginho's off because Tuchel realizes, okay,
Pulisic's
I
coming off
gotta score.
64th.
Yeah.
I'm actually all right with that because that's not his position. Don't want him to get hurt.
But then watch. Lukaku is
So
like
what's the
multiple-
formation right here?
That's a great question.
All right.
Does he change to a 4-3-3?
The same thing, 3-4-3. Because you got Lukaku. Looks like Mount is a fucking winger. This might be Havertz, center attacking mid.
And then
I'm not sure who's over here.
watch everything that Lukaku doesn't
Nope,
do.
that's Loftus Cheek, center attacking.
Look, there's one.
Oh,
That's one.
oh,
I think that might be the
man,
one
yeah,
I'm talking about.
He's pissed off.
Yeah, I was like, dude,
no, he mad.
that's when I cashed on my bet. I was
Yeah.
like, all right, this is getting a little too. It's like this is getting a little too aggressive.
That's pretty bad, dog. Oh, they got lucky. Deflection. All right. So
Still, like,
not
it's
an
like-
intentional cross, but that's like a free cross.
it's
You know,
like-
that's
it's right
It's like
there,
somebody
yeah.
served it up for you on a platter. Ooh,
There's
Loftus
more.
Cheek.
Look, there's more.
Who the fuck was that? Number 8.
No.
Oh my God. Mason Mount.
Yeah.
That's unlucky. He wants that one back.
Yep. Shave your head. You're better. You're better with less hair.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? Though I was like, oh, I gotta cash my bet out. For those listening,
Yeah.
I accidentally bet 3-1 Real Madrid. I meant to bet 3-1 on Bayern, which we'll get to in a minute. I didn't, and later on, I'm like, oh God, I did that by accident. Okay, and then like Lukaku had so many shots on target, I was like, I gotta get out of here.
This is
I'm
the
out.
moment you're happy that Lukaku missed all
I'll
the
take
shots.
the $40. Like Jesus Christ. Like look at this. This is another one.
Wow. Havertz. I like Havertz not as a 9. Right? You started him out as center
Don't
forward.
they expect too much
What
from
the
him?
hell, dog? He scored a goal too.
They pay a bunch of money. They want
Ooh.
oh.
Yeah, see, this is just classy play. Ball getting knocked around the box, heads it back to Courtois. It's just understanding.
Yeah, it's too long.
He's too long.
Too long. All right, we got to move on to the next
We
game.
do have to move on. This was a really great game. Shout out to Benzema.
It was.
Amazing. The big cat.
Big cat.
This last game. Booty. You know what it is.
We on the Bayern.
Don't you love to see it?
I love to see it because I put $10 on Villareal to win Champions League, and I'll win $4.20 for all our friends out there who can put numbers together. So this is a 1-0 Villareal to Bayern. This is weird. to me, Ocho, as a coach, to me, this seems like one of those things. Like, personally, I think all the pieces are there in place to whoop this team's ass. I don't care where you're at or where you're playing, but as a coach, I think this needs to be better. I think it really needs to be better.
Dude, you know what I'm realizing? You said coach. It immediately triggered
New
Nagelsmann,
coach.
Flick. I'm just going to throw this out here right now while I'm thinking about it. Flick with Germany, I think they're going to be really fucking good.
Oh, I got them win the group. We'll talk about that in a minute.
We
got
will.
money
I
on
just
it.
wanted
We
to
got
thought about
money.
that. All right, so Nagelsmann here came out. Not an unusual lineup. The only weird one is Musiala as a CDM.
Yeah.
That's strange. Everything else is very normal. Davies? You had Davies, dog? And you
Davies was
lost?
back.
What?
And
All right,
he
I
did,
missed
he
this
did,
whole
he
game,
did
by
a
the
lot
way.
of work.
I missed this whole game. I
He did
didn't
a
see
lot.
any of this. We're going to fucking pull it up right now.
So Villareal got an early goal, and they just sat. That's pretty much it.
Dude, Darwin Núñez. Isn't
They-
that Benfica?
Yeah.
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 Crazy, dog. See, and Lewandowski, where's he at? Right? Had a little ad there.
This is a time when the Ballon d'Or supposed winner
Actually, you
should
saw
show up.
they changed the rules for the length of time in which you judge the player's stats. Or
Yeah,
season.
they need to.
Because it used to be the back half of one year and the front half of the next year, and they'd vote in December of the year before, and it's like, why are we doing that?
It used to be, hi, we're a bunch of French people that have a bunch of money,
Right.
and either Ronaldo or Messi, and give us like one other person. To me, that's been the ball.
That's been the Ballon d'Or.
Yeah.
And you know what? I think these last
Like
2
Lewandowski
years,
deserved it 2020.
yeah, we
No
all
doubt.
agree.
No
We all agree.
doubt.
Yeah.
He had a ridiculous year.
Mm-hmm.
This year he's having a great year, but
He is. In his standards, he's having a great year.
I think you got to give it to Benzema right now.
Absolutely. Yeah,
Just-
dude. I mean, not
just-
even close. Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
It's not even close right now. It's not even close. See, and you have Davies, right? We got to bring this back with Davies. You have Davies, and you're not winning the game. 22 shots on goal. That's a lot. So this credit to the keeper. Oh, this is Villareal. I'm thinking this is Benfica.
It's okay.
This is the Yellow Submarine.
Yellow Submarine, baby. They got the Beatles.
Yeah.
I love they pull out the Beatles shit.
Wow. I didn't even watch this game. I felt bad. Didn't even watch it.
I absolutely love the fact that they're the Yellow Submarine.
That is an amazing
That's it.
mascot.
They
nickname.
always have it. And also, you got to think. A lot of people forget Emery. Emery, the fucking Europa king. Well, he's won it twice now.
Dude, is this ironic? The keeper is wearing the most yellow kit possible.
I'm gonna let my $10 ride. We're gonna win 420. We're gonna win it.
Dude, Champions League?
That's why I was like, dude, I'm gonna put $10 on that. Sure, why not? These dudes are about to fucking wild
There's
out.
no
If
way
they
these
knock
guys
out
get
Bayern-
past Man City Real.
If they knock out Bayern, I'm gonna let this ride. I'm gonna let it ride.
I mean, you have to, right?
look at this shit.
Lewandowski. Wait, did that goal not count?
No, I
Oh,
think it's off or something.
that was a good goal. Everybody's celebrating. Hey, fuck yeah, we scored.
Yeah.
We're Bayern. Ooh. It's tight. It's a tight window. Too many touches, too many shakes. What? That's not offside? Oh, man.
Wait, they're playing Benfica.
This is Villareal. Wait, no, this is Bayern Benfica. Wow, I pulled up the wrong fucking highlights, dude.
Hey,
Hilarious.
it happens.
Hilarious.
Even the best.
That's why I'm
fall
getting
down
confused. I'm like, is that Darwin
sometimes.
Núñez?
Yeah. Watch the yellow. Look, we're yellow now.
Yeah, the
We're-
goalkeeper was yellow.
We on it.
We were yellow.
We on it. Where's John Paul and George?
All right, so these highlights. Walk me through them.
So I watched the first half of this one.
Mm-hmm.
Bayern did their typical thing where they press on them and just Villareal did this.
Ooh.
Yeah,
That was cheeky as fuck,
Like,
dog.
yeah, and that's it. Dude, that is a perfect word. Whew. Cheeky as fuck, and they'll take it.
Yeah,
and they'll move
son.
on, and we'll see what happens.
That was such fast play. Those were all one touches and it covered so much ground so quickly.
Parejo.
I
Parejo.
saw his stats on Twitter. I remember
Parejo
seeing
has
that.
been mentioned on this podcast years ago.
4.
I would say
Valencia.
since we Valencia Johnny brought up fucking Parejo.
You right, dog?
Which, by the way, shout out. We need to get fucking Valencia Johnny back on here.
We
But
should, yeah.
dude, Parejo he was a catalyst
It's a
for
good team.
anything that was happening
Yep. Man of the match.
for them. Yeah,
7.8.
and I wasn't even looking.
You weren't.
Cheat. It was a cheat.
Second best player looks like the goalkeeper. Or Lo Celso. Didn't know that.
So this
Lo
is
Celso.
something that we need to put in the back of our minds here, right?
This is
So,
you bet on this
Villareal.
team. I'm thinking Benfica. You bet on fucking Villareal.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Villareal.
Did you make that bet in the evening?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Because
Sorry.
Emery, right?
Yes. I had to. It just popped in my head. That was a great joke.
Dude, the evening. It's the greatest dad joke.
Good evening.
It has to be. It's a dad and soccer joke.
Yeah. It's the soccer dad joke. Dad soccer joke.
Pronounce a V.
That would be a cool website name.
I'll try it.
Try
If
it
you want me to get, I'm a dad. And we love soccer, so I mean. Anyway,
Soccer dads.
this is one of those things. Emery is taking what he knows from. Is it Emery or Ebery? Ebery is taking what he knows from Europa League.
The
because
Europa.
Obviously, he's king of that, right?
Yeah.
He's combining it with what he knows in La Liga because he, like you said,
He's playing against some of the best. in La
playing against
Liga.
some of the best.
It's a good league.
Pareja, who's already been a catalyst for Valencia, brought him over. They beat United in the final in Europa, which, I mean, me and you could probably do right now. So, I mean, it's one of those things. They've combined what they know in their domestic league with what they know outside of this league. So it's really fun to see what's going on here. And to be honest, I'm gonna let it ride, dude. I'm gonna let the $10 ride.
I like this bet a lot. I do. You know what's another thing I like that you may know? They are in 7th place in La Liga.
Yeah, dude, that's what. Yeah.
This is the tournament that they fucking put all their eggs in right
They
here.
don't care about La Liga at this point.
They're going, we're mid-table. We got our Champions League money. We're going to fucking spend it wisely.
And if we're in Europa, we'll win it too.
Oof, man, I
Which,
like
by the
this.
way, they've lost their last 2 domestics.
I don't know. Oh, is this Alberto Moreno?
Which one?
Gerard.
Oh.
I've heard about this guy. He plays for Spain. See, I needed to watch this game. I should have watched it, man. I'm going to go back. Shout out to the Footy Fetish subscriptions. That we got.
Shut up. Boom. You heard
Sponsored by Total
that?
90.
You hear that ass slap we had here? We have
Total
strippers.
90
We have
sponsoring the
strippers.
Footy Fetish, dog. Can't wait for that.
It happens.
I just showed Booty the logo for Total 90. I'm very excited about that.
We gonna get to that. Now, okay, but here's the weird thing. Bayern has been down like this before, and then
Yeah,
let's
it's
come
not a
back and win
problem.
like 7-1.
Could this
So-
be similar to the Simeone situation? Don't go crazy on the first game. Let's kind of play conservative. 1-0. Come back to our house.
I'm gonna still take Bayern
You know what I'm saying?
because of the fact that they're going back to their house. I wish it was.
This
if
isn't
it was-
over.
If it was flip flopped, if Villareal had just dealt with this
At Bayern?
at Bayern,
For sure.
it'd be a different
For
fucking
sure.
story.
100%.
But this
I
is
like
weird.
Bet. I like this bet.
I still like my Villa.
Good
It's
luck.
my Villa
That
on the
ain't
beach.
happening, dog.
It ain't happening. If they go another round, I'm gonna take the cash out. Cash out, they'll probably offer me like $100.
Ooh, that is a good call.
So-
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a fucking solid play.
of course.
I got to be honest, though. I am surprised that Bayern lost 1-0 with a roster like that. I need to go back and watch it because this is just, if you're looking at possession, they got 60-30, 60-40, 22 shots to 12 shots. Bayern to Villareal.
It's
4
almo-
shots on target for Bayern.
It's almost like they need a wake up call
They do this to themselves.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Wow,
because
that's
let's
fucking
be
organized.
honest. Like, Bundesliga right now, like, cool. There's like 3 teams you're gonna fuck with.
Yeah.
True. You're not seeing like what's the span of Europe, right? But at the same time, they did this the last round. They almost fucked up. Remember, they were tied 1-1. What was it? It's Leipzig or no? Salzburg. So they did the same exact thing against Salzburg, and then of course, second leg they come out and they score 6 goals on them. So
That's right. I think this is a great game to bet over.
And see, like, you can do shit like this because we know Neuer wants to play sweeper keeper. Poor Neuer, dude. He wanted to be a guy that just played soccer, but because his parents were late to practice, he had to play keeper. Did you know that?
Wow.
In Germany, if you're last to practice as a kid, like, you have to play keeper. That's the only reason he has to play keeper. So that's why he's always trying to play. He's always trying to play out.
Field. Yeah,
he's
he's
just
a
like,
field
God
player.
damn it. And everybody's like, yeah, you're too good of a keeper, so just, keep playing keeper. But what's our next one we have to talk about? If there's another one they're missing.
I think this is it.
If they can just...
It's amazing. I'm looking at these highlights still as Booty was talking, and Coman just skied one over the top. Makes you feel like they're just like not as on form as they usually are. They're usually firing on all cylinders.
They really are.
Fucking goals.
And they usually don't have backups.
I'm
it
looking
doesn't
at
matter,
this
you know.
average position here, and Villareal is very well spaced. It's very impressive.
It's probably the way to go. Close down the space. Watch the space.
Yeah.
Yeah, not even if you can't even close it down, just please keep an eye on it. That's
Stay
all
in
you're
front
asking.
of the space.
Exactly.
Block the
Please keep an
channel.
eye on it.
Block the channel.
Please keep an eye on
it. Yeah.
That's what Emery's. He's like, dude, please just watch it. And they got a 1-0 lead coming into this. This
Mhm.
next one.
Now,
Oh, Emery's got a yellow card. Watch out.
when coaches get yellows, I get fired up.
He
love
should
seeing
not
that.
speak next time.
Chuck
By the
Losey,
way-
you know about this kid?
I was gonna say,
Yeah. Go ahead.
motherfuckers want him.
Yeah.
The
He's a hot
motherfucker.
target. He's a hot target.
Who's the one that he just subbed on for?
They're gonna show it. I don't know his name. Oh,
Starts
this
with
is
D.
Moreno.
Starts with D.
Oh, Danjuma.
Yeah, people want him too.
Serge Aurier is playing on fucking Villareal. What a signing,
His name's Serge.
dude! I saw him live at the World Cup.
Oh,
It's awesome.
Hello.
Ivory
Oh.
Coast, Greece. It
Oh,
was dirty, dog.
Hugh
Dirty.
actually has the cups from the beer
Yeah,
that
the
he
World
drank
Cup.
there. That's great.
Ghana, and Germany. I was supposed to go see Brazil, Mexico. Tickets, man. They were
That
like
would actually be cool.
so fucking expensive.
It's okay. I have the jar going for the next World Cup
Hell
when we
yeah.
win it here.
Dude, do you know what, speaking of World Cup news, do you know what's going on? Pep Guardiola just got offered to coach for Brazil for the next World
Saw
Cup.
that. Saw that.
So that means he's going to be coaching Brazil in America. That's one of the
That's pretty
games
cool.
you have to go to.
This would be cool.
That's a must go to game.
That's a lot for Pep to overthink,
Look at
though.
the roster of Brazil. We need to talk about this
He's
in the
gonna
World
over-
Cup.
he's
We're
gonna
going to wait
overthink
for
it.
the World Cup.
He's overthinking.
We're going to
What's the next one?
This is it. So let's just close out this. Bayern are in trouble. Not really. They're going home. They're going to fucking destroy this team.
Yeah, we'll see.
I think they were playing conservative. We're going to fake close this episode out because we're going to get into the next episode, which we're super eager to talk about, the World Cup.
Exactly.
We got to move on to
Exactly.
the World Cup. So, do you have another intro you want to just jump into?
Yeah, dude, absolutely.
If you get this far in the episode, you get to hear Booty just start an intro.
I got another one.
First take, dog. Let's go, baby.
Yeah. Cool. It's your balls. Do what you want to do. I can't tell you who to kick them to. It's your feet.
That was it. That was so awesome.
I've been trying to get these dudes on vinyl for so long.
Dude, can that be the intro right there? That was perfect.
Yeah, that
Let's
was
just
it.
roll it. Dude, that was so perfect.
Oh, this was on in the car on the way here, and I was like, that was my other one.
What year is that song in, man?
Oh, I think that's 70s for sure. the Isley Brothers, dude. They have
Wow.
really good funky ass shit. And
1969.
I've been trying to find them.
Dude, this is so perfect. Holy
Bow,
shit.
bow,
This is such
bow.
a classic song. This is timeless.
Oh yeah.
This is a fucking timeless song. You just broke to me that there are series in baseball, and I
Yeah.
feel pretty embarrassed for not knowing this, but a series is when
No, it's okay if you don't
a
follow.
team
you know.
travels to another team's
Yeah,
baseball.
you're
it's not
you-
an arena. What do you call it? Field.
Or
Jesus.
in your city.
In your city.
There
So you
is
travel
city.
to the city, and then
Yeah.
they play 3 games back to back to back.
3 to 4.
And then what's the timeline on that? How many days? Is it like 2 weeks?
So like, what do you mean? Like,
How long from the first game to the last game?
oh no, this is like
4 days.
day 1, day 2, day 3, boom.
Yo,
On the next one. Yeah,
you could do that in soccer.
that's why there's way too many baseball games. Like,
That makes sense though, because
Yeah.
that's really just one game.
yeah. So
You call it 3, but it gives you the stats for 3. You play 3 games, but that's
Right.
really a one game.
So the Red Sox, they're gonna travel the most. They're gonna travel the most East Coast because they're in the East Division, right? So you're gonna go to New York a ton, probably about 20, like 15 to 20 times a year. Toronto, 15 to 20 times a year. Like between the two, like them going back and forth. Tampa, 15, 20. Everybody that's in the division. Baltimore, 15, 20. So, they do play, interleague. So they play some National League teams. So they'll either go there or they'll come here. But National League, it's interesting because they like the Red Sox will play the Cubs maybe once every 5-6 years.
Wow, is that
sometimes
because
longer.
of divisions?
Just
Conferences? Where the leagues? Okay, leagues. Sorry, yeah.
Leagues. Yeah,
Really? Is that separated?
it is pretty separated.
So you'll only meet in the playoffs, and that's only if you win your league
pretty
in
much.
the playoffs.
So that's why the World Series is fucking crazy because it's like most
I didn't.
time,
I didn't.
9
get
times
that.
out of 10 they haven't seen each other at all.
I've never
So it's a
fucking
straight up
understood
just-
that.
Boom.
That changes the whole game of baseball.
Yeah, you don't know their pitching. You don't know, like, you can go look at every
This is on the level of like a World Cup type of thing because,
yeah,
like
you have no
said,
clue.
teams might not play each other for 4 fucking years.
Yeah.
And now they're meeting in a final.
Yeah.
Dude, that changes the what's it called? The landscape
2005
of how to look at baseball.
2005, I think it was. It was like right after the Red Sox won, so like the Cubs still hadn't won in like 100 years. So they, and the Red Sox hadn't won in '86 before that. So they wanted to more money, right?
Yeah.
So it was the first time that I remember that the Red Sox played at Wrigley in Chicago
Right.
in like 20 or 30 years. It was something crazy like that. Yeah. So of course, like, next thing you know, baseball's like, we should make this happen more often. So like the Cubs came to Fenway. I really wanted to go see that because it's very rare that you see National League teams. Like, you're gonna see them. They call it interleague play in June usually. Like, a lot of interleague play happens in June, but it doesn't mean you get to play every team. Like, it doesn't mean you get to play.
Right.
So like, you might not see the Giants who you might see in the World Series. So it's tough because you really don't know what pitching is always
It's a
key.
team you haven't
Pitching-
seen, in
Yeah.
forever.
Yeah.
So the pitching, and then when you saw them, they might have a completely different pitching staff altogether.
Correct.
So you're
the
just
trade
like-
deadline can happen, and
So then, what's the ruling on watching other teams and like recording their video? I'm sure you can just watch, right? But your batters don't get to hit against them.
so it's weird because you can go watch footage like off, while the game's not going on, but that's what the Astros actually just got in trouble for.
Watching the pitch signals.
They had an entire like system. It was pretty fucked up on how like deep they got with it. Like,
See, the intent was to strictly steal the calls versus watching the
Correct.
game in general.
Correct.
That's when you cross the line.
which like the Red Sox and Yankees have gotten in trouble for it, but it was more like they were using like Apple Watches and like
Communicating through
yeah,
Apple Watches?
Yeah, they were like on second
'cause
base.
they can just sit there going.
So yes, like he's throwing 2 down.
And look
that's
at
a
my
fucking
look at my
fastball.
hand, right? Playing with my
Right.
chin.
Right. Which here's my thing.
Oh my
Change
God.
your signals
Every game.
every inning.
Oh,
Every inning. Like,
you could do that. It's so easy to do that.
yeah. So that's my complaint with baseball again. It's like, dude, I don't find that
Be
to be a
creative
big deal.
with your
Like if they found out your signals, then change your signals. Like
you got 5 fingers, right? Because you got a glove on the other one.
correct.
So you got 5 fingers. You
So
can
if
go.
he throws 2, 2, 2, and he tells you, hey, that second 2 means fastball. Next inning, hey, that second 2 now means curveball.
And
So-
the pitcher and the catcher just have to be on point.
Correct.
And you could practice beforehand. You can
I mean,
have like a
that's-
whole
And that's
pitch
why they
count.
talk at the mound.
And you
the
know
service,
what?
Like,
You
hey,
can
hey.
point down or you could point up. You just
Correct.
added 5 more fingers that you could point up with.
Correct.
So you can go down, up. Ooh, you can do side to side.
Exactly. You
Fuck,
see
we
it
just
all the
added.
time. You see it
Yeah.
all the time.
Okay, so now you've, geez, you can go. You can even do time. 12.
When the manager says, "Look, I'm gonna touch my head at any point in time.
Oh,
if
and
I
then
touch my head,
fuck yeah.
it means steal a base." So, ear, dick.
See, this is where
head.
watching a replay.
Yeah.
If you fast forwarded to a moment when a base was stolen, you can see the.
Yeah, I used to have a coach. He's like, "Dude, do not steal a base until I touch this hat." And I was like, "Okay." So like, he'd be like, and I'd be like, "Oh, he touched the hat. Okay. There we go." And then, but you'd even like second guess
It's
yourself.
so
You know,
subtle,
you'd be like,
dude.
you'd be like, "Did he really touch it? Did
Yeah.
he mean to do that?"
Yeah.
And like, I'd look at the situation, be like, "I think he meant to do it."
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I was like,
When
"I'm
do
gonna
you
get
know
yelled at
to
if
steal
not."
in baseball?
When he gives you the signal.
Does he- wait,
He's
but
gonna
he-
be like the signal for steal.
But when do
is
you
this.
when do you take that first step
You should always take at least one to
to
two.
take
but
off?
If you want to take 2, you gotta be careful.
No, the acceleration. Like when do you accelerate
Oh,
to
as
steal?
soon as
What is
they
the trigger?
wind back because
Oh, it's the pitch.
yeah.
You
'Cause
run on the
then
pitch.
The minute he winds back, he has to throw forward.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, if
He
not, it's a
can't
balk.
stop mid-wing.
If not, it's a balk, and you get the free base.
Do you have to call balk?
No,
Or
no, the
will
umpire does it.
everybody will see it and be like, "That was you
Yeah.
can't do that."
The minute you make the first move to the plate, you have to throw the pitch. So if you want to,
Got it. That's the foot too.
so that's why like you see a lot of like this, and then that. Like it has to be all in the same move. Like it can't be this that. Like that's a ball.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So it has to be if
That's when they
everything's
start here.
forward. Correct.
And you get to check.
Right. So like, he's like looking back. You know.
That's such a wild sport.
Oh, dude, I was
God, I'm
such an
enjoying
asshole.
this. I've never fucking broke down baseball before.
Playing baseball is so much funner than watching it like 10 times. Like I'm a fucking asshole. You can ask
Yeah.
Thomas Drews.
Mhm.
Thomas tell you like, yeah, Booty's a fucking asshole, but he's great. Like
A great teammate.
asshole.
Yeah, great
Yeah.
teammate.
like great
You're
asshole.
one of those asshole teammates that
Yeah.
your teammates love, but the other teams hate.
Exactly.
Yeah, I love
Like,
those. Those
it's
are
like-
great. I love
Like
those.
I would tell Thomas, I'd be like, I'm gonna steal both these bases. I'm gonna steal both of them, dude. And then I'm gonna make a play real quick. But it's one of those things. Yeah.
What is the feeling of stealing a base? I don't think I've ever done that in my
It's
life.
pretty thrilling. It's just all like.
That's right. It's got to be like a PK
it's
save
like,
kind
dude,
of
Mama
feeling.
can't
or-
catch me right now. Like I can't get.
and so when are you sliding? How far out are you?
I can
hitting
tell you
that?
this. I remember the few times like people caught me. Like I've never
Oh
forgot.
fuck
I've
yeah,
never forgotten
that's a
it.
good.
I tried to steal. Stealing second base is the easiest.
Okay.
Stealing third base to me, stealing third and home is the hardest.
Really,
Which is
home
why
for sure. I get.
I would say Jackie Robinson's probably like my favorite baseball player, and it has nothing to do with like the race thing.
Uh-huh.
It's a shame actually that the race thing, like, is a thing for him
I need to watch that movie.
because he was such a good player.
That's all you heard
and it's
growing
taken
up.
away
Jackie
because
Robinson, amazing baseball player.
He went through so much shit with the racism stuff that it takes away the fact that he was such a great player. Like people don't. Pay
I'll tell you what
attention.
though, I kind of the only reason I think his skill trumped the color of his skin.
It did.
His skin had nothing to do with teams accepting him because they were like, this motherfucker can ball out.
He stole home more times than anyone in history.
That's what, dude. That
That
literally.
is a hard thing to
Can
do.
you realize this?
It's the hardest
Sports,
thing to do.
sports just basically bitched racism.
Mm-hmm.
There were, I mean, granted, there were teams that were probably not going to take him, but there was a team that was like, I don't give a fuck what color he is.
Yeah, we'll give
you
it a
guys
shot.
are dumb.
Yeah.
This guy's better than like half the league.
Yeah.
Maybe more.
I actually saw
Shit.
when I was in New York. I actually saw where
That's wild.
where Ebbets Field used to be. Where
What?
Where the
What's that?
Dodgers. So the Brooklyn Dodgers used to play at Ebbets Field.
Ebbet.
Ebbets Field.
Okay, cool. Didn't know that.
It's no longer there. It's a bank, New York.
Fuck. Banks.
But there's a plaque there, and you can see like that's where it says like this is where the color barrier was broken. But it's a shame to me though because like a person who used to steal a lot of bases, Dude, that's really hard to steal home.
Yeah,
and
I know.
to do it
Guys in movies.
to do it like that many times, and he had a higher
How many?
percentage.
I'll look this up.
If you go look at it, it's more than anybody in the history of baseball.
No way.
For you to be that fast before, like we were saying, the pitcher is going towards home already, right? So you have to be halfway there before the ball's thrown, right? You're beating a pitch.
I just pulled it up. Retired 3.313 batting average.
Now look up how many-
972 runs scored. 200 stolen bases.
Look up how many times he stole home. Like specifically say home.
Stolen
And watch.
home. Okay, this one says 197, 200, same thing.
Take bases
Same
out of
thing.
there. Take
All right,
bases out of there.
Stolen. Oh, home bases.
Just take base out of there.
Oh, okay.
Because then you're gonna get everything that says bases. You see what I'm saying?
You're right. Yeah, but you got to know how to Google search. Oh my
19
God,
times.
19.
19 times. And
What's
how
the
many
next one?
tries?
How many does it tell you?
It better.
Okay.
Now I want to know. I think it's like out of 22 or something like that. It was the
Uh,
craziest stat I've ever seen in my life.
He was caught stealing home 12 times. All right, so 31. 19 out of 31? That's better than a flip of the coin.
Secondly, how do you not be like,
Shit.
Jackie's on third. He's going to steal home.
How does he do?
Someone.
Wait. How the fuck do you steal home?
You have
The
to be
pitcher's
faster than
literally-
the pitch. That's the crazy shit. You have to be halfway there while he's still throwing.
So he's
Right?
got this amazing lead on
That's what I'm
third,
saying.
right?
That's why I love this dude. I really
And he
love
just
this dude.
that's what you got. You got to be a really good creeper.
Yeah.
Because you can't make sudden movements so the pitcher's
Yeah.
You got to slowly take your fucking
You
lead.
have to already be there.
Damn. All right, hold on.
I had a girlfriend at the time.
Highlight 38 seconds.
When this movie came out, dude, I had a girlfriend at the time that I was like, I have to go see this movie. Yeah, she didn't really know why, like deep down, like why I want to see this movie. Like I fucking love this dude. I really do. Look at this.
Look at him
He's
creeping with
halfway
that
there.
step. You saw that step? Da, 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 da.
And look, he already got it. Oh.
You're fucking lying.
He beats him every time. He got under it.
Oh, they.
Oh yeah, look, he went over it. You saw that? He went over the glove. He's good.
Wait,
Yep.
what? Explain that?
So he
The
never
f-
got
dude,
tagged.
Real
Look.
quick, we got to talk. The frame rate is so slow back
Oh, yeah.
then when they were fucking
Yeah.
filming.
So
His-
look, he never got tagged. Look, he went over it. Look, still not tagged. Still not tagged. He got it.
Wait, who went over? The catcher went over his foot?
Jackie went over the tag.
What does that mean?
So
I don't fucking know what that means.
So the catcher goes to tag him with the ball, right?
All right.
But Jackie's foot's over it and then touches the plate, so he's good.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So avoid the tag. So watch. See, look, he still didn't tag him.
Hold on, let's
He
bring it
touched the
back.
plate. You see that? His foot's over where the tag is.
Is this
You
the
see?
tag or is
Yep.
this the tag? This
No,
is.
and Jackie just needs to touch home plate
Where's home? Is this?
right there.
I gotta zoom in.
So look, Jackie just needs to touch that without being touched by the catcher.
Oh, and he's practically there.
He's already there. Exactly. So look, his foot's almost over the tag.
That's it. That's
That's
the
crazy.
tag. Wow.
That's crazy. Like normal people don't do that shit.
19 out of 31. I'm not gonna
Don't
forget
do
that
that
one.
shit.
Holy fuck.
You know what I'm doing too? If I'm his teammate, I'm the batter. I'm gonna stand right in the catcher's way. I'm just like, oh, I don't have to. Like, you don't have to move. See, I think he got it. He went over the tag. Look, he's pissed off, but you didn't tag well.
Damn, look
The
at him
tag-
fucking chewing
The
out.
tag should have been here, but instead he had it over there. The tag
It's too
should have
fast. You have to look at replay.
blocked the plate.
I know. Okay, so that's what you do as a catcher. You
Yeah,
block the
block it.
plate. And then
Block
he
it.
went over. And
That's why people run into catchers, and you always see that shit all the time.
that's a cool rule. Is that still there? Can you
still
fuck
is.
the pet? Oh.
Because if you're standing on the baseline, just fuck them up. Yep, if you hold on to it, that's it. Now I'll tell you another crazy stat. My uncle played against Jackie Robinson a few times.
You're fucking kidding me.
Yes, my uncle played for the Cardinals for a little bit.
What?
Yeah, I never told you that.
No.
So
What?
my Dago.
What year
uncle,
was this?
You know, Mike.
Hey, Mike
Mike, you
Booty.
need to make a bet.
Mr. Mike, Michelangelo.
He played for the Cardinals in like the 50s.
Wow.
He was in their farm. He spent more time in the farm system than anything.
What year was Jackie Robinson in the league?
I think it was like 50s, 60s.
Mm.
My uncle told me like 3 people that he saw that he was like, they're the best players I've ever seen. I could never do anything like them. He's like Jackie Robinson.
Yeah.
This guy named Stan Musial, who's like the Cardinals all-time like hitter. He's like this guy he played with the guy on team. He's like, that dude just would not get a hit. He could figure it out. He said Ted Williams for the Red Sox. Ted Williams actually finished with 406, the highest batting average of all time, still to this day. 406. The 406 club is a thing at Fenway Park. Like no one has like think about that. 40% of the time,
you're hitting the fucking
hit.
ball, and that means you're getting on base.
He wrote a book about hitting. It's called The Art of Hitting by Ted Williams. It doesn't matter what the pitch is. I'm gonna hit it. It's like he would at least have a hit a game. And my uncle was like, I watched that guy take batting practice one time, and I'd never seen anything like that in my entire life. Just to see someone, he's like constantly, he's like, just throw this pitch, and he would just know what to do every time. But to steal bases like that,
Steal fucking home, dog.
coolest thing I've ever seen.
Oh my
Coolest thing I've
god.
ever seen. Still to this day. I was very excited about that movie. It was cool.
I need to watch it. It's a good movie.
It's a good movie. And your boy who died, Black Panther, played him.
Yeah. Oh, what?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I thought that was really cool.
That was
they
his
played
big break.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. I went and saw it, dude, and it's funny because my girlfriend at the time had no clue how big I was like into baseball and stuff, and I was just like,
Wow.
I don't even care about the racism stuff. That's going to be a big part of the movie, of course, but it's like we need to talk about this dude as an actual player, and we need to get past like
Absolutely.
And I know we shouldn't ever forget that happened.
No, but that's a good point though. But you know what it does? The fact that there was racism, even though he was one of the best baseball players, just highlights how shitty we were back then. You know?
Yeah. Like no one wanted to take that. Like the Yankees didn't want to take that guy. Just saying.
It's amazing, man. We've come a long way, but sports is something that I'm looking for a better word that extends or.
It makes us
it's over racism.
Be human for a minute.
Yes, it like removes so many of our flaws as humans. Sports, and you can't fake it in sports unless you're flopping. But in the live game of the sport, you cannot fake.
Yeah.
What's going on? That's why I love sports, man.
Jackie's always gonna steal home, dude.
Fuck, Jackie's always gonna steal home.
Can you imagine this, if you stole home to win the World Series? They won a World Series with him.
Steal home to win the World Series?
If you stole home to win the World Series,
that's impossible.
That'd be
Has
insane.
that ever happened?
If you want to know something funny, just going back to I hate to bring this back to Jesuit, but
all right.
I actually stole home 3 times on Joey Cesario, who made the team, by the way. I didn't.
Damn.
So that was a discussion we had. Ask Napoleon about that. Napoleon was batting behind
Did you not
me.
play baseball?
I went out for the 9th grade team.
Yeah.
And
that's right.
Yeah. And ask Thomas. Thomas was there too.
Yeah.
I thought Thomas should have made it. I thought Napoleon should have made it. Dude, Napoleon had a really good tryout. I had a really good tryout. I thought Thomas had a really good tryout too. Thomas and I actually had the fastest 40 time out of everyone in the entire fucking. But we didn't. Neither of us made it. How weird is that? They don't like.
Oh god, that's so cringy. That reminds me of the soccer. Why do they do that shit?
Dude, we had the discussion too. I remember asking Coach. I'm like, I just don't understand why I'm not here. Like, why I'm not going the next day. And it was just a whole bunch of like, oh well, you missed this play here. I was like, but I didn't miss that play. Like it wasn't done according to plan, but I didn't miss the like it like there was like certain like balls in the outfield that they were like, you should have dove and caught that one. And I was like, yeah, but I took it on a 1 hop and I nailed it to second. And I held him at first. So I said, you know what I'm saying? Like that's like the smart like outfielder thing to do. It's like, all right, cool, hop 1 hop. Like I judged it and I was like, I'm not gonna get that, so let it hop. Boom, cool. Hold you at first. tell your pitcher throw a better pitch next time. You know what I mean? Like I don't. It was a lot of politics. I was actually talking to my brother about this.
I was about to say that had to have been political choices and selections.
Well, there's a guy that was in our class that made it. That he had his parents out there.
Who's on the team that shouldn't have made it? Say it. I won't fucking publish this.
There's one name.
I want to know. I'm not going to publish this.
There's one name I'll never forget. Steven Lukinovich. Ooh. We were told ahead of time that you couldn't have your parents out there at the tryouts, right?
Wow.
Guess whose parents were at the tryout? First day.
Yeah.
No one else. His parents were out there. And like fucking old fucking slimy ass, what's his name? Dozier. Shaking hands with him. Coach Dozier.
I don't remember Dozier.
Sam Dozier.
I don't remember him.
Fat slob. He looked like a
He
dude
was a baseball coach.
He
I didn't know the
dude that was
baseball.
fucking,
I didn't know anything about baseball at the time for Jesuit.
So we're all out there, right? And he's fucking shaking hands with him and shit. And like me and a few other people were like, thought we couldn't have parents out here, but okay.
Did the selection for Jesuit baseball, did that have any relevance to the clubs that they played for, like in soccer?
Oh, you mean like AAU and all that shit?
Well,
for
that's
baseball?
basketball. Is there baseball AAU?
There's something like.
So
AAU.
there is a type of league that is exclusive, and how many of the kids that played in that made the team? And
that's a good question because I don't know.
That's the politics right there.
I don't know the exact number, but I can tell you the exact number of people that I knew that I grew up with playing baseball that I knew were good players. Like they were good ball players.
I heard Thomas was a really good baseball player.
Thomas was really good. Napoleon actually.
I just don't even have to ask. You just look at him. He's a fucking.
He hit.
Bomb it.
His problem.
His favorite baseball player is David Ortiz.
Yeah. I mean, his problem was though that he was a DH. He's basically he played that in first base.
Oh, he's not.
So I mean, there's not a lot of skill in the field.
He'd have to be catcher. Could you imagine him as a catcher?
Right, like first base, right field, and catcher are like the three easiest positions.
Wait, say it again. First base, right field. I missed it.
And catcher. I don't want to get crucified by catchers because catcher you have to know. Catcher's more like you and the pitcher have to be on the same page. But as far as like you making plays like in the field, anybody can play first base too. I can teach you how to play first base tonight. Like all you have to do is like, can you stretch? Can you like stretch your arm out? Because you're catching. That's it.
Yeah.
Right field, nobody hits to because you have to be left-handed. If you were to make contact on that left-handed, like full contact, and you're swinging on time, then it's going to go to right field. But see, everybody's right-handed, so everything goes to left field, and everything goes to center. And center right field.
You've got to hit that ball ahead of time for make it go left as a righty, and that's not happening.
But see, major league teams have people that they can be like, I want you to put this in right field right now, and they can do that.
Really?
So
that's fucking amazing.
That's catch, yes. So I tried out for the Pittsburgh Pirates one time. They never
really?
called me back, by the way.
They missed out.
Homeboy tells me he goes, put it in the right field, and I was like, oh yeah, no problem. So I was like, I'm gonna swing a little later this time. Left field. He goes, do it again. I was like, okay. He's like, right field. All right. Left field. And I was just like, God damn. Dude, everything was going left. And I was like, Pittsburgh Pirates are not calling me today.
Wait, but they were asking you to hit in the left field, which means you're hitting right. That always confuses me.
So yeah.
Help me out here.
So the field is where you are as a batter. So if you're looking at the field.
Yes.
Like if you're a right.
Oh, it is.
Yeah. So left, center, right. Left, center, right.
Got it. Okay, when we're opposite
from
each
your
other.
left.
Got it. So it's the batter's point of view, not the...
Correct.
So you kept hitting it into left field. That's good, though, right?
He was asking me to put it right.
Oh, jeez, I'm not even...
And also, I had a lot of power with an aluminum bat because everybody does. They made us hit with wooden because, I mean, it's,
fucking
major,
pros.
So,
They want to see what you can do.
I was 17 at the time. And there were guys there that I was talking to that had already been signed by like the Royals and like a couple other people, and they were just like, "Yeah, I was just trying to see if I can get like a better deal with the Pirates." And I'm sitting there just like, I'm just here, just like, have fun.
Just like say I've been here and fucking tried to make the Pirates.
Dude, I swear to God,
dude, this is a tight story.
I swear to God,
holy shit!
And you know what's funny? Like later that afternoon, I had to go play with Bray Smith and Thomas. And
Word. Lakeshore?
The Lakeshore.
See?
Yeah.
How many people from Lakeshore made Jesuits baseball team?
None, and that's fucked up.
What?
Because all of them were good.
Those are some good fucking baseball players.
All of them were good, dude. All of them are fucking good.
That's the political aspect.
So,
right? It's
I
the
actually-
ball clubs.
So it's funny. I actually still have this ball. I had a grand slam off of Brady. He gave me an inside fastball, which is not a good deal. You should just give me a curve. I told him, I was like, you should give me a curveball. We talk about it all the time. I was like, you should give me a curveball. I would never hit that. So I'm a pussy on like hitting the off speed stuff. Thomas, I actually put, okay, so it was Thomas and Bordes and fucking Brady Smith. And they were on the other team, and we were like in the championship that we shouldn't have been in, but I stole home to get to the fucking championship.
Damn,
Because of course, you know. Of course, yeah.
That's
You know, I was gonna fucking do. I remember, like, I was on
the
second.
confidence from a young booty. I remember this.
Dude, I
The
was
sports
0 for
conference.
I was semifinal. I was
Yeah.
0 for 3 that day. I
Hey.
was having a really bad day. I was struck out,
Damn.
and my coach was like, "Dude, just get on base." He's like, "Just get on base." You know what I'm saying?
Get
Like,
on base, booty.
going back to what we're saying, like,
Yeah.
just be one of those players that can get on base, and then you
Mm.
can do anything, right?
Right. That's the freedom.
Exactly. Like, you're fast enough, we can do this. So, dude, next thing you know, I put one in right center, and the ball
Right.
like rolls around for a little. So I'm just like rolling, and this is the last inning, right?
Yeah.
Last inning. We have to. It's tie. So like I'm running. I get to second, and I try to go third like an asshole, and like they immediately throw it. And I'm like, oh god! I caught a run down. I get back to second.
Nice. Nice.
Then I still third,
Okay.
and then I get to third. I get to third, and I'm fucking talking shit to the catcher. I was like talking to him. I was like, throw it. I was like, throw it.
Yeah,
was like-
can you do that?
Yeah, oh yeah. I
Yes.
kept doing this.
Oh,
And I remember my coach like on third base. He's like, "I like it, but chill out, chill out." like chance at the championship, right?
oh my
Chance at
God.
the championship. Like, he's
That's
like, "Chill." out.
hilarious.
I swear to God, this was right before I went to Jesuit. This was
This is awesome.
This was 2004. This is
All right,
2004.
all right.
So next thing you know, they're pitching to him, and like, of course, my coach like takes me. They call timeout. They talk to the pitcher. He's like, you think you can make it? Like, he's already talking. He's like, we end this now. And I was like, I said,
Oh!
look, next pass ball. I said,
What's that mean? What's that mean?
Any pitch that goes beyond the catcher and he's looking for it and shit.
Oh.
And they kept doing it all game. And I was like, I told him, I said, look, I was like,
Damn.
I said,
and the
if,
backstop in baseball,
yes,
you need space.
it's deep.
That's
It's
deep.
It's deep, right?
All right, yeah.
It's Lakeshore Playground, like that backfield,
Yeah.
right? So I was like, dude, I was like, if he throws any kind of off-speed shit, he's not, like, it's going to go beyond the catcher. I was like, they've been having problems catching that shit all day. I was like, I'll do it. And he goes, okay. Sure enough, next pitch, he throws curveball. It bounces off the plate. It goes behind the catcher, and he's immediately like, flips the mask off. The minute he flips the mask off, I'm like, gone. He's already like trying to find it. He's frantic. Score. We go to the fucking championship. Championship is against Thomas and fucking Bordes and fucking Brady.
What?
And Brady's pitching.
Wow.
And
You were fucking pitching, hitting against Brady?
I was. And wait. Here's the best part. My coach comes up to me before the game. He goes, "Hey man, they used to have all-star teams where
Right,
like
yep.
they put all right." And of course, like we all played all-stars after this. And he's like, "Dude," he's like, "Hey man, I voted you for all-stars." So it was like
Right before
super
the
confidence,
championship. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. First pitch Brady throws me. I swing. It's just like dribbles, but I get a single, right?
All right, bet. Yeah.
Next bat, I get a double. So I was like, all right, started to feel it. Next bat, I hit a grand slam.
Ooh.
He gave me an inside fastball. I still have the ball. Like every I see Brady because we ride tote together. So all the time we just go, "What up,
Damn,
boy?"
dog.
So wait, but here's the best part. We were up fucking 8-0, and we lost. So
How?
I did not win. They got the best of me on that one.
Wait, what was the final? Don't say-
9-8.
Oh, my God. Are you kidding me?
We used our best pitcher of the game before that, and the rule was like you couldn't use a guy like twice. So he had to be on a day's rest. So we only had one good pitcher, and it was to the point where I was like, we were giving up runs left and right. I was like, I'll try pitch. I was already like on fire that day.
Yeah.
You know.
You had the confidence.
I almost got
Did you
kicked
not-
out too because I threw my helmet when I hit the grand slam, which was, looking back on it, I should have been more classy. But
No,
I
fuck that, dude. No.
I didn't think I hit one. I couldn't believe myself that I did it.
That
so
you actually hit a fucking grand slam.
that aluminum bat.
Yeah,
has
because
more
the
power.
moments that happen in baseball are very rare as a batter. You have to show
course.
up to the base, the home plate, with 3 people on base.
And I was also like just hoping. I was just hoping to get our team some run. I was hoping to just get a base hit.
Fucking get some
All I
points
think
on the
of that.
board. Get some runs.
And I just timed it right, and everything worked out. And but
What
hats off to
inning
Thomas
did
and them.
Do you remember
they
what?
ended up winning?
Do you remember how many home runs or who hit home runs? And
Oh, I was
Thomas,
the only one.
Bordes, and Brady. Of those three.
Bordes was like a smarter. He was a smart player.
Okay.
Of course,
Of
like,
course.
you know what I mean?
Bordes was a smart athlete.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just he wasn't a guy that would go yard or like get all these hits. He would just he would get the hits when you needed them.
Yeah.
He would get the hits when you needed them.
And he's playing the chess game. If I hit the first,
Exactly.
I can get this guy to here.
I think he played second base. Thomas played center field. I played left and center, sometimes right. Right's easy, dude. But Brady played a little third base, if I remember correctly, in pitcher.
Word.
Brady had
He
a
was an
decent
athlete.
curveball.
He was an athlete.
Yeah, you wouldn't think it because Brady had a little weight to him, so
Yep.
people like doubted him. And
Right.
same thing with Jesuit tryouts. Jesuit doubted him, and I immediately was like, I know this dude can play baseball. Like I know Thomas can play baseball. I know Borges. Like that was a fucked up thing about that. So, Christian Hahn. Do you remember Christian
That
Hahn?
was dude. Damn.
He played at Lakeshore.
Yeah,
This
I
motherf-
know.
This
Yeah.
motherfucker hit a home run at Jesuit tryouts and didn't make the team.
See,
how do you hit-
again, man? That's so sad.
That was the minute he hit it too. I remember going up to him and be like, "Bro, I knew."
Oh,
you
you know what? I bet you a bunch of Christian Brothers kids made that baseball team. That
See, I don't
baseball
remember.
team
That's a good-
at
that's a good
Christian
thing.
Brothers was
That's good- that's a good
so
question.
badass. Pete Russ?
Peter Russ.
Peter Russ was one of
R.I.P.
the best baseball players.
Yeah, I saw him play.
Craig Raymond was
I saw-
playing baseball.
Craig and Peter.
Sheesh.
I saw them. I played against them because they played at. I think they played at Little Farms, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, dog. Yeah, that's right. Little Farms.
So I played against them.
What
yeah,
that's a club.
yeah.
What do they call them in baseball? Is it a club? Is that Little Farms
Play-
Club?
we would
baseball
just say
club?
playground. We used to say
Playground. That's what it is.
Dude, we used to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I played against them a little bit, but I'll tell you what. Christian Hahn was a great catcher. He had power. He's like a little, like stubby dude. There's a lot of dudes that they like casted out because it wasn't like their, whatever it was. It wasn't their brand or whatever it was. Anyway, Lukanovich on the other hand was missing pop flies at second base, and I swear to God, like I remember seeing it being like, I'm done. Like I'm done. And I remember talking to my dad about it. Dude, it was a whole thing. My dad.
So at that age, dropping those balls is like you're not a good baseball player, right?
That's dude. A pop fly at second base, like that's outfield. Maybe the sun got in your eyes.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, it's a long fucking ball too.
Ball, right?
Yeah.
You gotta watch it all the way through, and usually you're staring right
Second
to it.
base, dog. You're in the middle. There's no spin. There's no angle. It's right at you.
My dad, I'll never forget, dude. My dad was very mad at me because I didn't want to go back out after that. And we had, not an argument. We had talk about it. And he was just like, I like watching you play soccer. I like watching you play baseball. He's like, I really think that you were a pretty decent baseball player. He's like, why would you just let this die now? And I was like, I explained all the things to him. I was just like, I don't know what else I need to do at this point. And I'm going to tell you, too, there were 3 days, okay? The first day, I went 0 for 3. That's a bad day. I think I had 2 strikeouts. Second day, 4 for 5. Third day, 5 for 6. So you can't, like, they try to put it on like, oh, you had that one, you had the first day that was just terrible. Like, dude, how many people go 5 for 6? How many people go 3 for 4? How many people hit home runs on a tryout? How many people, you know what I'm saying? Like, how many people have a fucking, I think Thomas ran a 440. Like, come on, dude. That's a high school kid. I think I ran.
Dude, listen.
I ran
to
a
this. All right,
4.5.
so I'm gonna share my coaching and tryout selections.
Yeah.
I literally have a moment, just like you're describing, where you have all the kids run as fast as they can for like a 40-yard dash.
And you ask yourself, like,
I
that
have
one kid.
put
like,
no. I've all the fast kids. They're on the team. You just put them on the team.
Yeah, like, why not?
Some of these kids have never played soccer in their lives, and I'm like, you're fast as fuck, dog. You're gonna be on the team. I can teach you how to play soccer, dog.
we can figure everything else out from here.
In baseball, hey, dog, you be stealing bases.
Right. Guess what I'm gonna do for you? You don't have to hit. You
Right.
don't have to play field.
Yeah,
Just
no.
put me in this. Put
This
me
is-
in
this is-
bottom
wait,
of the
What's
ninth.
this called? Pinch hitting or
There's pinch runners.
You
Yeah.
can switch right after the guy hits.
Yeah.
You can go. All right, you're on base.
The reason the
another
Red Sox
great
broke
fucking
the curse.
tactic.
I think I told you this. I might have told you this.
No.
So you remember
Fucking
86, and then we'll finally talk about soccer after this.
No. We got plenty of time. Unless you got to go.
No, I don't. So so Red Sox Yankees, right? 2004.
Right.
Red Sox hadn't won 84 years. They were down 3-0 to the Yankees. The Yankees were 3 outs away from eliminating them and going to the World Series. Okay. First batter, he walks, but he's slow as molasses. So the Red Sox put in this dude named Brian Roberts, who ironically coaches the Dodgers now. Which
Wow.
I know I hate to see that. I love to see him win, but I actually have this picture that I'm about to tell you, autographed by him. It's hanging up in my office above all else. When you think you're down and out, you're really not. If you just look at that you're not. So the whole world knows this dude's stealing. He's a pinch runner. It's like you were saying.
Right.
There's these people that the world knows this dude's fast and that he's literally in
He just
here
got
to steal his
switched.
base.
He literally they
Yeah.
put him on the field because of this.
He stole that fucking base. 2 pitches later, Jeter tries to tag him. It's too late. And then, of course, next batter, boom, knocks him in. We're tied. And then next thing you know, Red Sox win that game. They win the next one. They win the next one. They win the next one. They go on to the World Series. They win the next one, the next one, the next one, the next. Sweep the World Series after that. They're the first team
Was that
ever,
8 in a row?
First team ever to win 8 in a row in a postseason in baseball. Break the curse. All that shit. They were 3 outs. They were literally went.
This is
about
David
as far as you
Ortiz,
can
right?
go.
Big Papi.
Oh yeah.
I remember some
Oh,
of
yeah.
these games, dog.
Oh, yeah.
My god.
Dude, Ortiz
Woo!
is like the most clutch athlete I think I've ever seen. Like for you to tell me oh, no problem, dude. Yankees just 86 years, all on your shoulders, dude. No problem, dude. You just need to hit him in. It's like, whoa, what? And Ortiz would be like, no problem. And then the next dude, he won the game that night. He won the game the next night.
I remember
it
this,
was just
dude.
like, dude, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
And then it went to New York after that,
Mhm.
and it was like New York. Dude, I have all these games on film too. You have to just. It's crazy that they really happened because it's that next night he has a pretty decent game. He doesn't win him the game, but then that game 7. He nails a homer in the first inning, and you're just like, this is done. They're so just the Yankees are so low at that point. It's like, how do you overcome somebody that's just like, no, we got pinch runners, crazy. It was the craziest October I've ever seen in my life for sure. I had a birthday in between there.
I
was
remember.
like-
Yeah, your birthday's in October.
My mom got me a Red Sox cake. She's like, yeah, you're gonna lose a night.
You told me that story. I remember that story. Oh fuck.
I remember after
8
that
in a
series was over, I was
row,
like,
dog.
Mom, don't ground me, but guess what?
Oh
Oh.
shit.
And then Ortiz was like, dude, I'm gonna do it again. And dude, he had a crazy World Series. After that, it was like, there's no way you're gonna lose the World Series after that, right? But they didn't lose a game. But yeah, man, it's going back to all that stupid shit. It's a shame. There were a lot of kids I knew that could ball for sure. But maybe it's for the better.
That should change, but
Hopefully.
thanks for opening my eyes on that. It's
Yeah.
just like that in soccer too.
Well, I mean, most people that you tell that shit to, they're just like, you're another dude.